We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96, good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3, D-Row.
And a dive, but it's off his glove, and that should go as a base hit. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Marte on at first, nobody out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit sharply on the ground. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Robbie Ray, the southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in the shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
Liner towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
The center fielder, Austin Slater.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hunter.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's set, now the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. The 2-0 on the way.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-0.
Hey.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, fouled off. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied into straightaway right. Marte's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, David Peralta. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. A runner at second, nobody out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two.
1-2.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Fly ball into straightaway left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
At the plate, Stephen Vogt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is 7. The pitcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Skied down the left field line. Peralta on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting in, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Into the box now, Robbie Ray, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jeff Samardzija, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jeff Samardzija.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. On he pops it up. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knob.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marte on the move. And no one will track it down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Number 5,
Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ketel Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will land untouched. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing hard liner to left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Left side, but well foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Chop toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So stepping in, Wilmer Flores. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Grounded down the third baseline. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location of all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 2-0. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Christian Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt.
The catcher.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Taken in by Flores. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Number 15, second baseman, Vargas.
Digging in now, Ildemaro Vargas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. First pitch on its way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Arizona. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
The pitcher, Jeff DeRosa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Slater.
Standing in now, Austin Slater, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway. Here's Starling Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Danny Jimenez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
52, Danny Jimenez.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 0-2 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Reined in to Crawford for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And that's low, ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch.
1-1.
First and second now, 1 man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Ro, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Christian Walker stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 down, runners at first and second. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Arizona's on top, 4-0. Now in the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Peralta, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he swings and hits a laser to right, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-1 game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Ro. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
At the plate, Buster Posey. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game, executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vogt gathers, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sam Coonrod will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Aramis Garcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now pitching and batting 9.
All set for the start of the inning. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Lined but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Domingo Leyva will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Coonrod, originally from the state of Missouri, he's a second-year big leaguer. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So now to the plate, Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nick Ahmed is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. A 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
In now, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. D-backs out in front, 5-1. Mike Leake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Mike Leake.
Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
To the plate now, Austin Slater. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8. Hunter. 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Leak pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone. Three-run home run down the line and right. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Kevin Ginkel is into the ball game now. This will make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel. baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Alex Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 2-2 pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. The set and the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. He's in there at the plate, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Ro, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Striding in, Brandon Belt. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out of play off to the right.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ballgame.
This is in the air out to right field. Marte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, all even at 5 apiece. Jondo Gustave has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 74, Jondo Gustave.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. This is skied into short left center. Crawford calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
Well, no shortage of runs in this one. Still anyone's game for the taking in a tie ball game, but let's bring you a look at how our 2 starters fared. It's our starter comparison. So here's Eduardo Escobar. And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's pitch out.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Pence. At the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now batting, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2 out success, and Stephen Vogt will bat next.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Merrill Kelly will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carson Kelly will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Aramis Garcia flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now back, number 7.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
So now to the plate, Austin Slater. And that one got a piece of him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Marte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Number 5,
Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. Line hard toward right center. And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stephon Crichton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Stephon Crichton.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The batter
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. And another foul ball. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yandel Gustafson.
Pablo Sandoval will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a swing by Sandoval, and the Panda sends this one deep to right field. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. It's a 2-run homer for Pablo Sandoval, giving him an even 150 as it's now a 6-run ball game.
We've seen that high fastball come into play more and more this year by pitchers, but he tried to sneak a high piece of cheese by this guy. He had no part of it, and he takes him deep.
In now, Brandon Belt. Check swing grounder to the right side. Fielded cleanly onto first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Tyler Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Tyler Rogers.
Set to start the ninth in this one. In now, Ildemaro Vargas. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
First delivery to him on the way. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. it just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off of archway number 1.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Flores onto the grass, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. One ball and two strikes to count. None out, runners at first and second. Lined into left center, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Onto the garden netting and gone. So a three-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Tony Watson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, David Peralta. Hey now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
You know, he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Josh Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Josh Rojas.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Archie Bradley enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Archie Bradley.
Standing in, Aramis Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The bat, number 7.
So striding in, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And there's ball two now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the wind, the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
To the plate now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. This one remains all square at 11 each. John Anderson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 64, John Anderson.
Ildemaro Vargas will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
So coming to the plate, Carson Kelly. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. This one remains off square at 11 each. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Possible winning run on second. No one out.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brandon Crawford waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop, Brandon.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Brandon Crawford. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
La 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 bamba, shout it back, yeah. All the cash up for grabs, yeah. There's no cap. She like that, I keep coming back. La 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 bamba. Shout it, you the bomb. We go shopping in Milan. Backseat of that foreign, bad in LA like LeBron. I got a smudge in her little bomb. She say you can have my corazón. La 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 bamba, say that, yeah.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Giants put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Sean Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.